actually break down the game now. We're going to break down the game. And if you guys could leave a like on this stream, lads, if we could get to 500 likes on this stream and 500 likes in the video, that would be insane. That would be insane. But like everything about this game, early on in the game, the Fever had a big lead and the Fever were in control purely because the Fever were the team putting in effort. The team were putting in effort. Like, they were outworking them. Both of these teams sucked, by the way. Both of these teams sucked through 3 quarters. The difference is that the Indiana Fever, Kelsey Mitchell got hot. She got really, really hot in the third quarter. And Ari McDonald pushed the tempo. Like, Ari McDonald being as aggressive as she was. I thought Sophie Cunningham on the defensive end was fantastic. I thought Aaliyah Boston at least was good on defense through 3 quarters. I think they literally just outgunned. They outworked the LA Sparks. They outworked the LA Sparks through 3 quarters. And then, unfortunately, in the 4th quarter, the LA Sparks got hot. And when you don't have an ability to create an open shot, it doesn't matter how hot you get. Overall, it was you got to give credit to the LA Sparks for their 4th quarter. They were relentless. They killed them on the offensive glass. They absolutely just took to the basket. The referees didn't help the Fever in this regard. It didn't help. It didn't help. But at the end of the day, we do have to talk about this situation like it is. And if you guys are wondering why I'm wearing a Leeds United jersey, the Fever are Leeds United. As a fan of of Leeds United, I know what chokers look like, and we are chokers. We are bottlers. I know what bottlers look like. We are bottlers. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Indiana Fever have absolutely... Leeds got promoted. Well, yeah. But we got relegated as well. We went down because we had the most of almighty of collapses 2 seasons ago. We then collapsed the next year. Yes, we did pull it off 1 year after 2 straight years of collapsing. But like, someone says Trey Leshe not helping the Fever. I mean, one of them wasn't playing. LA's height in the 4th wore down the Fever, and you're not wrong. The problem is that what the hell does Natasha Howard do? What does she do? Aaliyah Boston is an undersized center. Natasha Howard is a nothing. Sid Colson can't play. Sophie Cunningham can't really play the 4. And at the end of the day, if we look at the 4th quarter here, where it's not... If we look at the 4th quarter, Azurá Stevens is 14, Kelsey Plum is 12. For the Fever, Aaliyah 1 of 3. Ari McDonald is 5 points. Kelsey Mitchell goes 1 of 4. She was non-existent in the 4th quarter. Lexi had a layup. Natasha scored a layup off an offensive board. Was it off an offensive board? Sorry, no, it was off the pass from Lexi. The Fever absolutely had that game. They had the game won. And down the stretch, the Sparks they just executed. They were aggressive. They were... If you believe Aaliyah Boston is 6'5", I have some magic beans to sell you. Dantas would have helped. Dantas would have really helped in that game. And Bree Turner is just bad. But it's just a tough one. It's a tough one all around because the Indiana Fever, they just... Whatever it was this year, none of these players... They have no players that are able to step up, and it seems to be willing to make mistakes because their offense is just pass the ball side to side and shoot a contested shot. Like, that is their slow down offense, is pass the ball side to side, and it just keeps happening. Like, Amihar, they're not going to get rid of Amihar. They got rid of Linskins. Amihar is going to stay. And for anyone saying Chloe Bibby's going to Asia Cup, so Chloe Bibby's not going to be around. But yeah, it's just a tough one. Can we please get Emma? I went through a toxic environment everywhere I was with the Fever. I watched some of your videos and show me some respect. I have earned it. Like, Shout out for the $5 person pretending to be the Wanna Bonner. At this stage, you know what? That's all I'm going to say. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at what this person's at is. Oh my God. Oh my God. But, took away one letter from the Wanna Bonner. Emma Mason would be an idiot for going to the Fever. She would be a dumbass going to the Fever. But, I mean this, like, this Indiana Fever team. I don't know what the Indiana Fever are made of, to be honest. But, like, we just lost to the Sparks. We just lost to the Sparks. We've lost to the Sun. We have lost to the Sparks. And we have lost to the Valkyries minus 4 of their 5 best players. And we're going to lose to the Wings tomorrow. We're going to lose to the Wings. And yes, I believe we're going to lose to the Wings. And as a jinx, we are going to win. We're going to win. Like, this Indiana Fever team, no lead is safe. This team is Caitlin Clark and friends. Even more so than last year. Because the weirdest part about it all is that last year, they were more Caitlin Clark centric last year, but everybody played off Caitlin. This year, they're Caitlin Clark centric. Everyone played off Caitlin, but even if Caitlin had a bad game, they were winning a lot of games. This year, they're so Caitlin Clark centric, but with their current system, Caitlin needs to have a worldy game for them to win most games. Unless Aaliyah drops her career high or Kelsey goes off. It's scary. It's scary how bad this team is without Caitlin Clark. It's scary. It is actually scary how bad this team is without Caitlin. Demanding they bench Caitlin. Hey, 1, it was 6 a.m. 2, I didn't say bench Caitlin. I said if Caitlin is doing what she did against the Aces, or if Caitlin's out of nowhere late in the game chucking step back threes in a close game, she's 0 for 8. I'm like, okay, yeah, with Ari McDonald there, bring Caitlin off the bench because Ari can take over a bit. But like, this team doesn't function without her. And by the way, the team sometimes functions with Ari McDonald. They sometimes function with Ari McDonald. They do not function with Sydney Colston on the floor. I know plus minus is what it is, but like they actually don't function with Sydney Colston on the floor. But a pub to check out in Dublin. Oh, I don't know. I don't really drink. I'm not a good man for that. But yeah, that's just a pity. A bad L game all around. And crash out. If you're watching this on video, crash out video coming out later.